What? What?
Dude, everybody's looking for you. Why weren't you at the hotel? You sleeping?
No. I was just working on inhibiting the alien mutations by attacking the ribosome.
Save it for your next wife, Fenway. We gotta go.
Go where? What time is it?
Miami. 4:30 a.m.
Miami? Why Miami?
Who cares? It's the land of babes, beaches, and babes.
I haven't had 12 hours sleep since they shanghaied me for this job.
Wow, that averages to what, an hour a night? What are you complaining about?
There was a break-in at a Miami glass company a few hours ago. Someone turned the place into an indoor rave. Now a full-scale riot broke out. Witnesses say they heard a piercing sound coming from the speakers, one that matched the description of the alien signal.
And saw nosebleeds.
I don't think the police are buying Kavanaugh's cover story.
I wonder what would happen if one of those flatfoots tried contacting the DEA to see if one of us actually worked there.
Well, they'd be transferred to an operator in the Special Ops Division. He's actually stationed on the third floor threshold.
Caffrey's protocols?
Yeah, you really gotta start reading them. How'd it go?
Well, the detective's not too happy we're taking over his crime scene, but he offered full cooperation. What are you doing?
If the signal was played over these speakers, it may have originated in the DJ's hard drive. The problem is it's encrypted.
Well, hurry up.
Do you know anybody else who can crack a 128-bit cipher key in under a minute? Hire him.
Look, shouldn't you be doing this? You're the engineer.
I'm hardware. He's software.
As any high school freshman will tell you, Kavanaugh, software is just another language comprised of zeros and ones. I'm in.
Nice. All right. Get cracking. Call me if you find anything.
It seems our promoter was something of a shutterbug. I used a recursive algorithm to reconstruct some photos he erased from his memory card.
Can you clean those up?
Yeah, give me a second. It's a handy little algorithm. I used it once on a girlfriend's computer. Dug up some emails she deleted. Caught her cheating.
That's invasion of privacy.
You want some marital advice, my little friend? Try using my favorite equation. Total access is the key to peace of mind. Just got off the phone with Caffrey. They got the girl.
Really? Oh, that's great. You going somewhere?
Yeah, we both are. A buddy of mine runs the hottest club on Collins Avenue. He's saving us a table in the upstairs lounge.
Wait, hey, wait. We still have cleaning up to do. There's data that needs collating.
Mission accomplished, okay? Caffrey and Fenway are on their way back to D.C. Who's gonna miss us?
Kavanaugh, for one.
We have been working for 2 weeks straight, without a break. We've earned this. Think of this as your bachelor party. This is covered under Caffrey's protocols. Gotta let your team blow off a little steam once in a while.
I don't remember seeing that. Is it?
Well, if it isn't, it should. Come on.
Okay, hold on.
Courtesy of General Weber, the latest in non-nuclear weapons of mass destruction, an E-bomb.
Heard they used one of these on Saddam's bunker.
That one was a lot smaller.
Think it'll work?
We're talking about an electromagnetic burst in the 3 billion watt range. It'll fry every microprocessor in Miami, including the infected cell phones and ATMs. Hey, we're gonna need to establish a security perimeter of 2,000 yards. Any closer and this thing will bake our organs.
I sure hope Caffrey's cooked up one hell of a cover story for this. There you are. I thought you were joining us.
I had some work to do.
Well, you're missing a hell of a party. JT's not such a bad guy when you get a couple of beers in him. You all right?
Yeah, it's another bad dream.
The normal bad kind or the alien bad kind?
Not sure. Go check on something. Hey, cold beer sounds good. Can you save one for me?
This is nasty.
I was hoping that smell was from Fenway's lab coat.
Puppy's Pizzeria should be sued for false advertising.
Well, did that other place up the street close?
To us it did, thanks to Caffrey.
What are you talking about?
Her maniacally detailed pseudo-fascist threshold plan. Under its strategies for remaining covert, it says we can't get delivery from the same restaurant twice in 3 months.
Covering all the bases is her job.
I think before that alien object arrived, Molly Caffrey had a lot of time on her hands, and now we're paying the price.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Hi.
What's up?
Well, data miners got a hit. A bunch of callers on a Rhode Island radio show claim to be having dreams about glass trees.
Like the ones you and me and Kavanaugh have?
Same imagery.
So they've had some sort of limited exposure to the alien signal, too.
Well, we need to go confirm that.
This is happening all the way up in Rhode Island?
Yeah, a small coastal town. This will take priority over your other projects. I hear New England pizza is excellent.
Why are you hitting?
Where are we at?
Oh, I spoke to the radio host in Rhode Island. He said I was a public health official, wanted to make sure the glass tree dreamers were okay. Yeah, I got the names and numbers of all the locals that called in about the dreams. There are 10 of them.
Good work.
You said this was a coastal town?
Braxton on the East Shore.
Ocean currents from the Bighorn explosion reached the eastern Rhode Island beaches.
So maybe one of our missing crewmen washed up there.
Well, it's certainly possible. There's still 4 in the wind. Kavanaugh and I are dealing with an internal matter. Can you two run lead on this?
Yeah,
Sure.
we can handle it.
Thanks. Oh, and we've got IDs for you from the Center for Disease Control. Investigate this as a non-deadly virus. Update me. Be careful. Make sure you're armed.
What? Wait. You mean like carry a gun?
You developed the ammunition. Stunning the infectees is the most humane thing we can do.
Still, handguns, it's not me.
Ditto. You know I'm a lover, Caffrey, not a fighter.
And make sure you take enough agents with you.
The dream was really vivid the first night, not so much the last few.
I didn't even dream last night at all.
Blood works fine.
Excuse me for a minute. So if they're not infected, can't we just send the goons outside? I mean, they're making me nervous.
Yeah. Might allow these people to speak more freely.
Hey, do you guys mind waiting outside for a minute?
Sure.
Thank you. No problem. Thanks a lot.
CDC always send this much muscle for a virus?
Well, our attitude is it's better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, I don't understand. I feel totally fine.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we think it's a new kind of virus, the feel fine virus. Excuse me. Yeah,
Yeah, these guys are clean. Some elevated brain waves, but no mutations.
same with mine.
When did your two start having the dreams?
4 days ago.
My guys 1 week ago exactly.
Did they tell you where they went that day?
Yeah, they're clerking at a convenience store here in town square. It was an ordinary day. They live on opposite sides of town.
Yeah, this woman says she went to work in the next town over at an architecture firm. He took the day off, stayed close to home, worked on his truck.
My guys ate dinner at a place down by the beach. Eddie's Clam Shack.
Yeah, so did mine. Okay, thanks. All 6 other dreamers ate at this place.
Man, I was afraid an alien infectee was behind this, but what if the fish being served at this restaurant have been genetically mutated by the signal?
Human ingesting of alien-infected animal life. Whew. Can you imagine the possibilities of that scenario?
Don't sound so excited, Dr. Frankenstein.
Guys, run with this. I mean, what if we find a bunch of mutated fish at this place? What do we do?
Shut it down. Shut down every dock, fishery, grocery store, and restaurant selling fish from northeastern waters.
Oh, that's all.
Well, what choice do we have? These people are presumably having dreams from eating one meal. What if they ate multiple servings of infected food? The cumulative effect would be devastating.
Well, there is a silver lining here. I'm no longer hungry.
I follow Board of Health regulations to the letter.
This isn't about cleanliness. We're tracking a virus. If we find out it's not foodborne, you can reopen.
Well, can you please hurry? I mean, news like this, it's gonna spread like wildfire.
What exactly did you buy from local fisheries?
Everything but the salmon, the shrimp, and they're all reputable dealers, too.
Every person suffering from this hallucinogenic virus ate here.
Yeah, well, I eat here every day, and I'm fine.
What's going on?
Oh, these guys are feds. Say we're giving people food poisoning.
Are you kidding? You can eat off that floor.
What's your name?
Jake Singleton.
You been having any strange dreams lately?
No? Why?
I'm gonna need to take a blood sample from you, too. Make sure you're healthy.
Sure. Let me lock the back door and I'll wash up.
We're closed.
I need to talk to you about the dreams. Looks like we got another.
Hi. Daryl Brown, Broxton Dispatch.
Here we go.
We've been getting calls that there's been some kind of viral outbreak, and this is ground zero.
You know what? That's a speculation at this point.
Oh, you're with the CDC.
Yeah, but let's listen.
6 CDC officials.
Mr. Brown, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Lucas.
Let's go.
Come on. You see? I'm the one that's having a nightmare here. All I wanted to do was feed people. I saved all my cash, I took cooking lessons, I designed this place myself, and now this.
Sorry. If there's anything we can do to help you...
Can't. Knock it off.
The clerk's taking an awfully long time washing his hands. He's gone.
Yeah, well, shift ends at 7.
So why'd he run?
I don't know, maybe he's taking a cigarette break. Stuff's over there.
We may not be looking for fish after all. The hands on his watch bent into the fractal pattern.
The manager of this Fleabag motel says Jake the busboy's been living here 2 weeks.
That's when the Bighorn sank.
Yeah, but he doesn't match the pictures of our other crewmen. Yeah, hello, operator. This is Federal Agent number 55676. Can you tell me the last number dialed from this phone and when? Thank you.
Those drawers are completely empty. There's a sock on the floor. This guy packed in a hurry.
Yeah. Thank you. He phoned the bus station 15 minutes ago.
Okay, guys, get down to the bus station as soon as you can and pick him up. This guy might be an infectee.
We should stay here and see what else we can find.
Right. Whoa.
What?
Is this blood?
Wow. I'd hate to see what was in this.
Or who?
Put that down. I knew you were here for me, not some disease. And I know exactly who you are. Once I can't see 4 hands, I'm gonna start shooting until I'm empty.
We just came to see if you were all right.
Yeah, right. Do I look stupid to you? Don't say it.
Look, we're from the Center for Disease Control. Check our IDs. We want to make sure you're okay.
You know I'm not okay. You poisoned me. You're making me have some dreams about being in a glass jail. But I am not going to jail.
No, we don't want to put you in jail.
That's not blood on you, is it, Jake?
Poison dye, you know that.
No, I get it. You robbed a bank. They put an explosive dye pack in with the money, and then it went off, and you ran, and you took a job at Eddie's until you figured out what to do about getting the dye out of the money, and then the dream started.
Shut your mouth!
Put down your weapon and exit the building.
Great. Cops. Did one of you call him?
We've had our hands up.
I can't dial with my ass. You think maybe shooting a gun off in a motel room got their attention?
Are you trying to be a smart mouth?
Absolutely not.
There's friggin' reporters out there now, too.
You know, I can give you the name of a compound that will remove that dye without harming the money or your skin.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Scientist. I'm only gonna take one of you with me, so why don't you give me the name of that compound? And it will be you.
Why would I want to be your hostage?
Because the other one of you is gonna die.
Bioboxprin.
Thanks, partner. You know, murder will only add to your sentence if you get caught.
If I get caught, I'm going away forever anyway.
I've got a wife and 8 kids.
Nobody that wears nice shoes has 8 kids anymore.
That's a good observation.
You know, that's gonna be the police. And if you're really planning on taking me with you, you should tell them over the phone rather than through the window where they might be able to shoot you.
What the hell happened?
Electric shock.
You were armed the whole time.
Dr. Caffrey's orders. The problem is I calibrated these stun shells for alien infectees. The shock would kill a human, so I had to wait till he was touching something to partially conduct the electricity. I didn't want to risk it.
You didn't want to risk it. Oh, how thoughtful.
Threat neutralized, officer. We're okay.
Yeah.
Hey, why aren't you picking up your phone?
A psychopath had us at gunpoint.
All the fish samples checked out fine.
Well, what about the DNA on Jake the busboy's watch?
Yeah, there were enough epithelials in his watch band. He's not an infectee.
Okay, you know what? Do me a favor, Fenway. Run his DNA through the FBI criminal database.
Sure. Where are you with the signal investigation?
Square one.
This is amazing.
What?
The crystals formed on this wood's plankton. They're identical to the glass trees I've been dreaming about. What does it mean?
My guess is the signal changes the plant cells as well as animal genes.
Terraforming as well as bioforming?
Makes me glad we blew up that ship.
But there'll be other pieces of debris out there with this life form on it.
We'll tell Caffrey we'll track him down. This is a good find. What?
Totally switching gears for a second. I know we handled ourselves the best we could, but I can't stop thinking about poor Eddie.
Don't.
He put his life into that restaurant, and now it's just gone. He lost it.
I'm telling you, let it go.
You know, Ramsey, you can be a real cold-hearted bastard, you know that? I'm serious, dude. How would you feel if it were you?
Lucas.
I mean, you're the first one to complain about how Threshold ruined your life.
Lucas, listen, Eddie's okay.
What?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Jake's real last name is Green. There was a $75,000 reward for his capture. I told the feds that Eddie turned him into us.
Really?
Really. Eddie's selling his place. He said the additional reward money is gonna help him get a piece of land he wanted on Cape Cod.
You're kidding me.
Not this time.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Please, don't.
Wow. I went all action hero and you turned into Mother Teresa. Guess we surprised ourselves.
Okay, back to your science, Starsky.
Hear about what's going on in Indiana?
You mean Reverend Lovejoy spouting biblical nonsense about Armageddon?
How do we know it's nonsense?
People have been predicting the end of the world since the beginning of the world, and exactly none of them have been right thus far.
Yeah, except that now we're facing an alien threat. I'd say that qualifies.
What are you talking about? Some divine plan?
Who's to say it's not? I mean, for all we know, we're trying to prevent something that was supposed to happen. Call it what you want. The next step in our evolution, God's plan.
If that's the case, then the old man's sense of humor is more twisted than I thought. And if this is some sort of divine plan, then tough luck, big guy, but I'm gonna do everything I can to stop it.
Here we go. It's definitely metallic. The profile's not right. The Bighorn had a rectangular hull. That's convex.
Another shipwreck?
Yeah, certainly looks that way.
We should widen our search radius. Although I do have a better idea. Why don't you just ask your buddy God to tell us where the Bighorn is?
Maybe he gave us the brains and the talent to find it ourselves.